I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we have a moment of silence, please? Roll call, correct?
Counselor Chamberlain?
Here.
Counselor Heising?
Here.
Counselor Schneider?
Here.
Counselor Stickley?
Here.
Council President Steers?
Here.
We have 5 members present. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Council has had time to go over the prior meeting's minutes. Can we get a motion on that?
I would make a motion, Mayor, to accept them.
I will second.
Motion to approve the prior meeting minutes moved by Counselor Stickley and seconded by Counselor Heising. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
We have no one wishing to address council at this time, but I do want to wish everyone a very happy new year. Glad that everybody's here and it went off well. So with that, we have, let's see, department head reports. Hello, Chief.
Hello. It's committee meeting on Thursday. Today, I swore in Alan Donnet as our new full-time patrol officer. He didn't want to come to council and do it. I gave him the option. He said no. He's been with us for about 5 years on the auxiliary and part-time officer. So we got him sworn in today. And then I was just talking with Keith. Just wanted to say thank you to Keith and the street department for helping us out on our big crash New Year's Eve.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Taking out the guardrail, landed in the middle of Shoup Avenue. But
You missed
a couple of the guys were coming back from a water main break and heard the radio call and showed up on their own to ask if they needed assistance. So that helped us out with setting up barricades and running the street sweeper to clean up the streets. So.
Do you have county help too with some traffic?
I don't think they did, because we did have 3 guys out, so I think we were able to handle that, I believe.
Only on New Year's Eve.
But it was quite a mess. So this is I wanted to say thanks to the street department for kind of showing up without us even really having a call, and they really helped out and sped up the process. So
Just grateful no one got hurt. That could
Too bad.
That could have been a bad ordeal. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, any questions for Keith? Right. Keith, I'm sorry, now it's Keith.
Right.
Kevin, too many Ks.
Well, I want to again thank Public Works as well as the water treatment plant personnel for all that they did for the last couple of weeks. They had to run the water plant almost 24 hours a day just to keep up with the water breaks that we had to keep our town in water. I mean, most people don't realize that the water plant is manually run and someone has to be there to maintain it to keep our water going. We had 2 major breaks due to the cold. Fire suppression systems and a couple of buildings broke, and we just got lucky finding them because we were losing water faster than we could make it. And kudos to Lou and his staff as well as John and his staff for all the hard work. When you see the overtime report, that's why, because Christmas and New Year's they were out almost all night long on breaks and other things.
Unfortunate with the cold, but yeah, we were fortunate we didn't get the snow because they were all busy working on the breaks. So that was,
I know that one on
good
Phone
thing.
Street. They were just getting in their trucks and they had another
Right down the road.
down the road.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of shaking going on when it gets frozen like
That's when it
that.
gets that cold.
Many, I've had a lot of reports of people's pumps out in the county, their pumps freezing and them not having water as well.
And I'd also like the citizens to please keep an eye out if they see puddles somewhere to let us know, because we are still expecting some cold weather and breaks. And it's not normal to see water bubbling out of the ground, so please give us a call if you see that. Call the police department so they can contact us if it's after hours. A couple other things I want to bring up is a couple of projects that we have going on. You know, it's First Energy is redoing their high tension lines between Henry County Line and the substation. They're going to be working on Lawrence Avenue, and there will be some delays there. They're going to try and keep traffic maintained for the public, but there may be times that they will have to detour the traffic around depending on what they're doing at the time, but I just wanted people to know that. And we also have a cleanup crew at the old Britch property on West Chestnut Street doing remediation of the old tank farm there. That should be going on for the next couple of weeks. That should only be going on during the day. There won't be any issues at night, but just to let people know there'll be increased traffic down there as well.
Are they gonna need support from police department to navigate traffic, or?
No, they have their own flaggers and everything, so that should be
Nice,
taken care of.
good.
Any questions?
So was Lou and them pumping water from the tanks that are in front to the reservoirs? Or I mean to
Constantly, we had to keep the high service pump on to keep the towers full, to keep pressure in the
to keep
system.
pressure?
Yep.
So those 2 million gallons, is that what it is?
There's 1 million in the front, and then we have 1 million in the towers.
Okay. So they was all getting kind of low.
Yes.
I thanked Lou, I seen him today, and I thanked him for his job and his crew, because for the time element was not a good timing.
No, they were putting in 16, 17-hour days.
Yeah.
In
So
that cold,
Yeah.
that's miserable. And we had a fire, and we don't have a fire chief here, but we had
Mhm.
2 fires that they battled that cold, so.
Keith, any idea of the Lawrence Avenue project with the utility and how long that will be in place?
A lot of that's going to depend on the weather, but I don't expect it to be more than a couple of weeks. But again, you've heard me say a couple of weeks before with other projects, so you know how that works out.
This
I've seen
isn't
the movie
greatest.
Money Pit before where the
Yes.
it dates us a little.
Hopefully it's not that.
You can call Steve, see if how it's going. Yeah.
Well, again, I want to thank, the fire, police, public works, all of them are definitely on the job over the weekend, and no one wants to work on the holiday, and they all did, so thank you for that, all of you. Okay, Tom, I did not forget you.
I was waiting.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
It's a
really-
new year.
Don't really have much to report. We'll be gearing up for working on the many projects that we've got going with the different department heads. Looking forward to a good new year.
Any questions at all for Tom? All righty. Let's move on then. We have no committee reports, so we have nothing under first reading, and we only have one legislation under second reading, and that is Resolution 2022-40, a resolution authorizing the mayor to renew an agreement with Schoenhardt and Associates for accounting services needed to handle the GAAP accounting.
Second read?
Second.
Motion to place resolution 2022-40 on second reading, moved by Counselor Chamberlain and seconded by Counselor Heising. Any discussion? Counselor Chamberlain?
Yes.
Counselor Heising?
Yes.
Counselor Stickley?
yes.
Counselor Tiarena?
Yes.
Counselor Schneider?
Yes.
Council President Steers?
Yes.
6 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Okay, we have nothing under third. I just think it's funny, we never have this except for the first of the year, so. Under new business, I really don't have anything.
Can I give a shout out to my grandson?
You sure, why not?
Myers Wilson became an American citizen this week.
Nice.
9 months old. So
That's
he's dual
awesome.
citizenship, so I think he's planning on being an international playboy.
Like his grandpa.
Like his grandpa.
That's right, that's
Kind of
right.
following your footsteps.
Oh, stay tuned.
Yes, we'll live forever.
Now you know.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just like
That's
Paul, Harvey,
nice.
now you know the rest of it.
All right, old business. Okay, we don't have any bills, do we? I don't think we do. Do we have any motion to pay bills? Were there
We
any
don't, we
bills?
don't have a finance director.
We did that.
We did all that at the end of,
right?
yeah.
That's
You
right.
never know what's needed.
No bills.
No bills.
Wow, enjoy it.
Mhm.
It's not
New
gonna
budget,
last
no
long.
bills. It lasts a split second.
It's kind of hard, it's only the third day of the new year.
Yeah. So I guess all we need is a motion for an adjournment?
Approval of the bills.
I'll make-
No, we don't have any bills.
Bills, okay.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion to adjourn moved by Counselor Tiarena and seconded by Counselor Stickley. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion